All right, Destiny, take us away. Zero Caliber VR.
Yeah, so up next, XREAL Games announces Zero Caliber VR, four-player co-op shooter Gambit coming in 2021. So it's been described as a road movie-style adventure full of tracks, guns, and rock and roll. And they have a small, short trailer that you can watch. It's kind of like a teaser of it, and it looks very like post-apocalyptic, kind of like Mad Max. So I really dig the whole vibe of it. Like I really like this style.
I didn't get the chance to see this trailer. Have you guys seen it?
I haven't, but even just reading the road movie style, I immediately thought Mad Max. Like that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was imagining.
I love it. So I think I'll definitely be checking that out.
Hmm. So, so you saw the trailer, right?
Yeah, but it literally is like a 13-second trailer. Like it doesn't really give you hardly any insight to even like the details of the
Gameplay.
game. Yeah, exactly, like gameplay or anything. Just a little bit of the visuals, but that in itself, is definitely enough to get me hooked in. As far as the actual game itself, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm.
is this going to be a separate game or an addition to their already existing Zero Caliber VR?
I think it's a separate one. At least that's, I mean, what my takeaway from it was.
I actually thought when I first read it that it was like DLC, and then when I reread it, I was like, okay, I think this is a separate game. So yeah, I think it is something totally different. And with four-player co-op and cars, the immediate thing I think and hope is that one person's driving, two people are gunning. Like I'm hoping it's something like that, because I hope it's not just four people stuck in a car together shooting. Like I hope someone's actually driving it and there's some open
Right.
environments. Like
I
you're
mean,
giving us some high hopes.
I would be totally okay with just like if you've seen Mad Max 2, that like scene where they're just on the big old truck and fighting from that. I would be so down for just that. That would be sweet.
Eh,
They don't have the license for it, but
I'm glad that honestly somebody's coming out with a game that is that style because there's not a lot of games out there that
yeah.
are, based around that.
Yes, but as someone who has played Zero Caliber VR, at least the original one, I have some hesitations. So the Zero Caliber VR, it had a lot of great ideas. It came out in some of the early days of VR, and the feature set for Zero Caliber VR is huge. There's huge single player campaigns. All of your guns have these crazy attachments, different magazine styles. Like it is, the feature set is huge, but the whole game it just feels very unpolished. And it makes it somewhat of a shame to play because you feel like there's so much potential there and it's just not great game. And
So why
so,
is it not polished?
well, and there's a little bit of a difference between this game and something like War Dust, which was also very unpolished and janky. There's sort of a different feel. Um, War Dust was super janky and unpolished, but it just made for incredible moments of just laughing at the sheer ridiculousness of the game.
Right.
Zero Caliber VR is unpolished in a frustrating way,
Mm.
where you pick up a gun and half of the gun doesn't render. Or you try and
Okay.
climb and you can climb on this ladder, but you can't on this ladder. And it
I'm
just is
starting to get
very
what you're putting
frustrating.
down.
What's
Hmm.
that?
I'm starting to get what you're putting down now, like what that
Yeah,
difference is like.
hopefully they fix that with the new one.
Yeah, and so again, this sounds like the sort of thing that it has some incredible ideas, and I hope that it does it well because if they do it well, this is going to be a fantastic experience, and I'd love to do an episode where we're all just driving around in the car,
Oh,
Mad
that would
Max
be
style.
fun.
Mhm. Yeah.
But again, I'll see. I'd like to see it when it comes out to see how it is.
I definitely think there's a different expectation for this game than there is for like Wardus is just like a small game made by I mean they're all made by a small amount of people, but a smaller amount of people, and you just tell from the menu screen like, okay, this game is jank, but we're just gonna have fun with it. Zero Caliber is like they put out these serious trailers. They are marketing their game like it's going to be like they want it to be a top notch shooter, that they want to nail the experience of shooting guns in VR. That's like their shtick. So they got to nail it, and they haven't. So
So,
I
but
get what you're saying.
yeah. So I hope they nail it with this next one, though. Personally, I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
definitely have to try that.